Hi everybody, it's Erin here for Expo International, and we're going to make a cute little spring bag. Now, all you need is some sort of cute little bag that's a zipper pouch. Any size will work. Have fun with that. I have also collected 3 different types of trims from Expo International. Here we have the 1/4-inch rayon baby ric-rac in green. Here we have the 5/8 Lolita pom-pom trim in white. And then we also have our 3/8 Frankie pea pod trim in yellow. I've also collected a couple other supplies. We have some scissors, and then we also have a couple of, it could be anything round. It could even be cardboard or even paper that you're going to cut. It just gives you a frame of mind for making our cute flowers. And then some Beacon Fabri-Tac to glue everything down. First step is we are going to trim off a little pom-pom. We're going to have the white be our center for both. So we need one for each. So you do not need a whole lot of the white trim. It's just the center of your flower. And I'm actually going to pull off the excess because all we need is a little center here. And we're going to go ahead and trim off. So that's the beautiful thing about these particular pom-poms, is that you can go ahead and cut them out to be whatever you want. So if you just want a little section, you use a little section. So the first step is you're just going to start winding. So I'm going to go ahead and open my glue and add just a tiny dab of my glue just to give everything to kind of something to stick to. So then I'm going to come in and we are going to start looping. And as I need more of the trim to stick down, I'm going to start adding some more glue. You want to keep it kind of tight so it looks like a flower, and just keep winding it around so it looks like a flower. And if it's easier for you to spin the whole object, you can do that. If it's easier for you to hold and move the trim, whatever floats your boat. I'm going to go ahead and start picking it up because I find it a little easier to work with right now. Picked up. If you feel like freehanding this on your project, by all means, but I feel like I have a little more control if I do it on an object and finish it here, and then I glue this object to my my bag when it's done, my little purse. Just makes a cute little summer spring purse. Spring purse. Flowers, I think spring. Just kind of pushing down now, getting all the trim exactly where we want it. Glued down, our little center right there. And then I'm going to trim off, cut, and glue down and kind of tuck under, right under, tuck under, right where the edge is. And then I'm just kind of wiggling it around. You've got a little bit of time before the glue dries to make sure it looks like a flower. And there is our first flower. I'm going to do the exact same thing for this other one, but I'm going to speed that one up. Flowers. We're going to set those aside for a second, and then pick what kind of little container, what kind of bag you want to have. And then if there's multiple sides, there could be already images or there could be blank. Have fun with that. We are going to create the stems for our flowers to go on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim, and I'm going to trim a little bit longer, and if I have a frayed end, I'm going to put that at the top. I'm just going to kind of place to see how I think. And the other thing is I made my flowers different sizes. I did not do them identical on purpose because it gives it a little more interest. Go ahead and trim this up. If you make it a little too long, the easier thing is you can always cut it shorter, but it's hard to put it back on. So always cut a little longer than you think. Now, you can even save these little pieces because they now can be your leaves. Got like the little leaves over here. I always place them down first just to make sure I like the look of where everything is at. And I think I want to tuck my leaves under, not over. Meaning I want to tuck the little pieces of ric-rac I'm going to use as the leaf on my flower, I like the look of it under. So that's why I tend to place it, and I have to move this a little bit further over. I tend to place it down before gluing it for 100%, just so if I feel like I like it. I also feel with this larger flower, I need a little bit more of a leaf. Those ones were just a little too short. So instead of just being one loop, we're going to try 1.5 and see if that gives us a better feel. There we go. Just a little bit of a better feel for how big it should be. And tuck that under there. And there we go. I think I'm going to reverse them because then it doesn't look so matchy-matchy. There we go. See, because we have now a higher and lower on either side. And now all we have to do is glue this down. So I'm going to pick up one at a time, and using the same glue, we're going to start gluing these down. I'm actually going to apply the glue to the ric-rac itself. Just a nice little bead of glue going all the way down. I am going to move my little stems here, my leaves, go all the way to the bottom of my little clutch and lay it down. Any kind of clutch would work. All different cute variations would be fantastic. Add a little bit of glue to my leaves now. I'm going to go lower on this one. I also want to add in my flower at this point. Just so I have an idea of the height of where I want to go. And then now I can add my other leaf, a little bit of glue on there. This glue is pretty fast drying, so there's no need for you to have a problem, and it does hold up amazing. Go ahead and glue down my second piece. I'm going to speed this part up. And there we go, a cute little tote that you can use for all kinds of fun stuff. This is a little clutch that you can have, perfect for the spring. You can have fun and place all kinds of crafty items in here. This is your little clutch to take out with you. Great for little kids, so many fun uses, and it's just a great way to kind of spruce it up using some wonderful and beautiful trims from Expo International. Thanks so much for stopping by, and please subscribe. Bye-bye.